I'm working on Tormented Souls 2. I'm very excited to take part in a speedrun event once again. We will now begin presenting the first run of the day, and the first game will be Wolfenstein 2, The New Colossus by Anarchy. Hello, Anarchy, and welcome.
Hi! Hello, everybody. My name is Anarchy. You might have seen me around. I wear a lot of hats. Sometimes I'm coaching children's baseball. Sometimes I'm playing a card game. Sometimes I'm beating the crap out of Nazis. And that's what we're going to do here today. So I'm going to be showing you Wolfenstein 2, the Freedom Chronicles, which are the 3 DLC for the game. And with that, I also have someone who's going to be helping commentate because low-key, I have to use my brain a lot when I'm playing this game. So Forgiven, why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Forgiven. I'm a longtime speedrunner of the Wolfenstein franchise, so I'm really happy to be here to commentate this run.
I'm really glad you're here. But without further ado, you've got 3 different DLC episodes, chapters, whatever you want to call them. We've got The Adventures of Gunslinger Joe, The Diaries of Agent Silent Death, and Deeds of Captain Wilkins. So we're going to go ahead and do all of them. Each of these, they have 3 volumes. They're kind of set up and inspired by comic books. But without further ado, I think we're going to go ahead and get into the first one, which is going to be The Adventures of Gunslinger Joe. So we're going to load into that, and as soon as we skip this cutscene, time's going to start, so I'll count us down. So we're going to go ahead and go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, you dead, pal?
All right. So starting off here, we're going to have, unfortunately, a bit of a longer cutscene where this guy explains to us kind of what we're doing, where we're going. But we're playing as Gunslinger Joe, the titular character of the Adventures of Gunslinger Joe. And in that first cutscene that we just skipped, we kind of got a bit of his backstory, where he was a football player, and then the Reich took over, and then he got captured, his dad got captured, there's a whole thing. This entire DLC, we're trying to stop this big thing called the Sun Gun. But in this episode, we're kind of just trying to save our dad, trying to beat this guy, what's his name, Roderick Metze, who is a dentist turned fascist, which is an interesting career path. And we're going to be going along.
Yeah. So with these DLC, each of them are kind of inspired by 3 different contraptions you can get in the main game. So this one is going to be Ramshackles, Agent Silent Death is going to be Constrictor Harness, and Captain Wilkins is going to be built. So those ones, they allow you to take the levels different approaches. So this one we're going to be just running through everything. With the Constrictor Harness, we're going to be going low, and then for this room here, if you get spotted, the door at the end is going to close, and I think that guy's that spot, actually.
Yeah, you might want to take the other stairs.
How right he was.
Maybe.
Yeah. But the DLC is... Ooh, yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, so each of the individual episodes of the DLCs are a bit gimmicky in how they present the different things you have. It is a little funny, though, because in the main game, when you're playing as BJ and you get these upgrades, you are essentially getting like an entirely new body with like super soldier capabilities, so on and so forth. But even then, you still need like a pair of shoulder pads to run through walls. Gunslinger Joe can just do that.
Yeah, he can just do that.
So if you know anyone who plays football, they can also do that. So, you know, just if you need to get through any walls, find someone who plays football.
We should be good here.
Yeah, we're totally good. That is the first of, I believe, it's just 2 sections in the run where there's a door and there's a big room with a bunch of enemies. And if the enemies notice you, that door is closing. And it would take a while to go and do the whole fight. So something, if you had seen Anarchy's run at GDQ, you'll remember that there was a lot of clipping through the ceiling. Unfortunately, it seems like the devs kind of like noticed, and every single place where it seems like you can clip out of bounds by like sticking your head through the ceiling, they've done something to make it not happen.
Yeah, they kind of figured out.
Yeah, this run ends up being a little bit more grounded. We do have a few little tricks and skips going on here,
Crazy idea.
but we're not sticking our head through the ceiling.
The Nazis.
Here you see that Anarchy is doing some jumping. This is faster by actually like a surprising amount. The way that sprint works in this game is kind of weird, where when you first start sprinting, it's your like max speed and you slow down a little bit. It can be a bit of a pain with Gunslinger Joe specifically because you need to be running at a certain speed in order to go through a wall. So if you've been in sprint for too long, you'll just run into the wall and it won't break. So it's kind of something we need to manage.
A safe haven to rest up.
So this is the end of the first volume for Gunslinger Joe. This is essentially there's gonna be a cutscene here. We get captured essentially, and we have to kind of start back from square one because we're trying to get this Metza guy.
Shit.
Joe, you almost
They got us.
missed Europe.
They got us.
Yeah, so that's volume 1. We're gonna go ahead and do. Nope. There we go.
All I wanted to do was play ball.
He just wanted to play ball. Yeah, so we're putting the difficulty on the highest difficulty here, and you will see why in a second. So here we're back on the football field. If you remember the Anarchy's GDQ run, you'll know that there is a speed up mod that speeds things up. Fun fact, if you speed this part up, nothing happens. It's entirely dialogue based, which is kind of odd. So this is a big fight section, but we don't want to do that. So if you just die, just brings you to the end of it. This whole thing is kind of a dream sequence. So it's better just to skip to the end of it. A lot of the, the name of the game for these DLCs is if you can fight, try not to do that.
Yeah.
There's basically 2 fights like in the entire run that we actually like have to do so far. I mean, like, who knows? Maybe we'll find a way.
Next time I should take the stairs.
Hast du's Metze schon gesagt? Mach ich.
Really unfortunate he was in my way.
Yeah.
I should be able to lift this though. Yep.
Yeah, so really just going through here, we're just trying to get optimal movement, getting as many jumps in as possible, just to speed things up.
Okay, we're John.
Yeah. There's a lot going on, a lot of enemies they want us to fight, and there's no reason to do that.
That I would introduce Metza to the bitter taste of revenge. The taste of dirt.
I don't know why, but doing this like little catacomb section is so satisfying, especially if you know where you're going. Like it looks confusing.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're trying to trick me? That's not happening. So this section kind of exemplifies the way that I think that the devs really did not want people like skipping things in these DLCs. There's like, you see that there's like fences and there's like these buildings and everything. There are ways to like gain height, jump on top of stuff, and try and get on top of like buildings or whatever, or the fences. That's not happening. They put really, really big invisible walls on top of everything. Like there's this part here where you break through this wall. If that like super soldier like charges you and hits you in the back, it can send you flying way over the roof of that building we just went through. But the invisible wall is like 3 times as high.
They realized we were getting up to shenanigans in the main game.
And I wish we could still get up to some shenanigans.
I mean, I'm
These doors
sure.
are-
I'm sure if we like looked a little bit more, we could find something. But
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
To the surveillance cameras.
But yeah, so to give you an update on what the story is going on here, Metza is like taunting us, I guess, and basically we're gonna go down and try and save our dad. That'll happen in a little cutscene, and then we have to go get Metza. So that's after this volume. You have one of 2 goals for Gunslinger Joe done.
So I found an old friend of yours, deep in a coal mine.
We gotta
I
wait
would-
for all the dialogue for the doors to open.
I would say that this sort of section really exemplifies how like awful of a person that's a here.
To you.
I mean, not that he wasn't already awful, but just like even.
Yeah.
Oh, I just entered 2 again. Oopsie.
Ooh, damn, he really wanted to play ball.
Really did. My menu
Yeah.
not the greatest, but still.
No, Gunslinger Joe is kind of awesome. I mean, the whole,
There we go.
I didn't mention earlier, the whole thing of
Okay.
how he got here is when he was playing football, that he was like, okay, anyway, so now you play football for the Reich, and you are here for our entertainment. And he said, actually, I want to win. And he won. he won, and he got sent to prison for it.
Yeah, I would say that Gunslinger Joe's kind of baller. He's like, he's
is.
pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. The DLC for this game are actually like, it's kind of good. I like wasn't expecting it to be that good when I played it for the first time, but especially when it's on sale, these DLC are like, I think the stories are all really interesting and they're fun to play.
Smell a mini.
So I would really recommend.
Dentist's office.
There we go.
Yeah, it's on the,
Dentist again.
they really hide that button.
Yeah.
So, Metza had flown the coop to Venus.
This chapter, we're going to be starting to make sure that we actually like pick up a couple of things for a fight later in this volume. One of the 2 fights we actually have to do in this DLC. And there are definitely some guys in that fight that do not want to be found.
Yeah.
Well, once we get into the combat sections, you'll see that they don't like being found. They like peeking from behind cover and being like, well, you can't get me. You can't find me.
So one is gonna be here. Where is he? There he is.
There he is. Yeah, the commander's especially. Oh, you didn't fall down. Wow.
Okay.
You guys up here. All right. So hopefully, I mean, I feel like you got them fast enough where the super soldier did not spawn.
Shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're chilling.
There we go.
There you go.
Alright, that wasn't too terrible.
Yeah, all right, cool. So, anyway, we're going to Venus now.
Well, yes.
Just as a treat.
As a
So if you ever want to try space travel, just find a shipping container going to space and get in. It will surely be safe. As you can see here, we are now on Venus.
Bruh.
Like an eternity had passed by in that container.
Yeah, he can just.
It
do
is
that.
crazy. Yeah, you just kind of run into someone and they just vaporize.
I just knew I had to get out, find Metza, and stop
Yeah,
it.
one thing One thing that I love about the modern Wolf games is that they're really like they take themselves seriously, but also not at all at the same time. And these DLCs are like twofold, like they are just really non-serious most of the time. It's kind of great.
Especially the way that like the guys ragdoll when you hit them.
Yes.
There we go. You turned around enough that I got lost.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second. The way a lot of these levels are kind of laid out, it's very easy to get lost.
Yeah, because a lot of the thing is that like the assets are like from the main game, and like so you'll see a certain hallway and you'll be like, yeah, no, I recognize this, and then you do not recognize it. Like I'm guilty of running through an area and saying like out loud to myself, all right, left, right. Yeah, so this is one of the required fights that, yeah. Really big guy. Luckily, we're on the easiest difficulty, so it's not too much of a threat. But killing all these guys efficiently is difficult, we'll say. Like, I went and I was testing stuff out to try and see if I can find a fast way to do the fight. And it turns out in my PB was the fastest I'd ever done it. And it's apparently the fastest I will ever do it.
That's how it works out sometimes.
It is.
Not much to hold on to. Only the winds of hate carried me forward.
Ouch! Here's a guy
anyway,
by the way. That hurt.
Yeah. Well, we found him.
We did find him.
Oh, this is what they call poetic justice, Joe. You could have had a decent life, taking a dive on the field for the Reich.
I hate the way he says.
Now look at you.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Limp dish rag groveling on the floor. Before I shoot your brains out, any last words?
Why haven't you fired the sun gun yet?
The Sonnengewehr?
The Sonnengewehr?
Oh,
The Sonnengewehr?
that's not operational yet. Are those your final words, slave?
Oh no.
No. But this is. Go long, you Nazi bastard. I laid into that son of a bitch just.
So with that, we've completed Volume 1 of the DLC, and we're moving on to the Agent of Silent Death, where we get our next little upgrade gimmick. Another one that we didn't see in the any percent run.
I'd spent the past years in a delightful.
This upgrade allows us to squeeze through like small, like vertically small spaces. So we'll see us going under doors, going through certain vents that you might not be able to normally.
From there, I had to find my way to.
This is a much shorter volume compared to the other ones. And generally, this is... You can kind of tell by the way that the areas are that this is meant to be done stealth, especially with the like the slow motion whenever someone sees you. Like, if you didn't have anyone see you, it technically could go faster. But like, there's so many guys. There's just so many of them. It's usually just easier and more consistent to kind of just run through everything. Like here, this first volume, we're about to be done. Our goal for each of these volumes is just to go find one of the commanders, kill them, leave. And so we're into the second volume already. And one of the only skips in the run.
Let's see if I
there's...
To the masses.
Yeah. Oh. There's a little warehouse that you can that you're supposed to run through. There we go. A warehouse that you're supposed to run through, but you can kind of just jump on top of that car It's about 10 seconds faster.
It does look kind of cool when you get.
It does, yeah.
Swag.
Yeah, we're here for swag shots, you know. That was a really fast entrance into that vent. Something that something that's interesting is that these DLCs, there is a certain level of like jank that just kind of like is inherent in them. If you ever see like Anarchy run up to a door and then just stop, she's not doing that on purpose. It just happens.
It just does that.
But yeah, going underneath in these vents, sometimes you'll go up to it, crouch, and then it won't let you in. Yeah, it is a skill.
The Paragon Studios office building looked anyway. I was a big girl.
Those guys hate you.
I was gonna hope exactly 0 of them were in my way, but
Jessica.
one will do.
Yeah, it seems. Yeah.
Drinking.
Everyone, the upcoming shoot for the new movie Blitzbench.
And here we're at the guy that we need to kill for Volume 2. And if you thought we were done with our space escapades,
I assure
you're so
you we
silly.
are not.
This is a modern Wolfenstein game. Of course, we're going to space.
Before someone discovered the body.
So in this section, there's going to be a point where we are going to be inputting some stuff on a terminal. So it's important that we pick up some health packs to make sure that we do not die while doing this.
We should.
Yeah, no, you're totally fine.
It was time for more extreme measures.
Ouch.
So basically, we're shutting down some. I don't even remember what it's some kind of generator. We're gonna shut this down, find the guy we need to kill, and then leave.
Yeah, the story for this this particular DLC is actually pretty interesting. You can also see I just got stopped there randomly. I didn't do that on purpose. It did that. But for this one, we are Silent Death, and we're killing the guys that we're killing because we're in part the reason that her husband got captured and killed.
Maybe Jack.
So we're getting our revenge, basically, is what's happening.
At least I died.
And of course, revenge always sends us to space.
Well, yes.
I definitely think it probably is not safe to be under here, but you know, that's neither
No.
here nor there.
It's chill. We get to see our constrictor crouch sprinting thing. So.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That'll do it.
Hey, well, you made it. Yeah. And if you don't get here fast enough, sometimes this guy will get out and. Okay. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, this will be really fast, I think.
Yeah. No, this is good.
I can hear the dog behind.
Oh God, it is like the most.
Oh.
Yeah, it is such an ominous thing. I mean, even both the robot dogs and the regular dogs, just hearing them behind you is kind of like
Whatever.
like that. They just get you.
They do just get you. And that's already Silent Death. That's the shortest one by far. So now we're going to Captain Wilkins.
The war against the Nazis was long.
So this is, I believe, the only guy in the DLC that was like actually already like a soldier.
Heavily guarded,
And we're.
Let's see what these boots can do.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't even remember. We're trying to stop the sun gun, but I don't remember any other like mini plot for him outside of stuff that we're gonna see very shortly.
Nice.
Yeah, there we go. So as you can see that Captain Wilkins has the stilts upgrade. This you'd be a lot more familiar with if you've seen the 90% run. This definitely was the most fun to route for, just being able to kind of go up anytime you want.
Funniest line in the whole DLC right there. Maybe even the main game. Damn, I wanted a goddamn cheeseburger.
He really wanted his cheeseburger. Like, Wilkins is truly an all-American hero.
Oh, I lost. Hello? Where? There we go. I don't know what just happened to me.
Oh.
I don't know what just happened to me.
Where am I?
There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna save here. There's kind of another instance where if you get, like, they notice you, you won't be able to interact with the thing.
If I was going to find anything on glass,
But if you get there just quick enough, you can interact with it.
it'd be in here somewhere. A party on a sub from Kodiak Islands.
Yeah.
My next target.
Oh, yeah. Especially.
Like, don't ask why I know. I just
Yeah. On top of that, there is a little piece of routing here where you use the stilts to kind of go up. If anyone throws a grenade, it's over. Here we use the stilts to kind of go up. If anyone throws a grenade, it's over.
Felt good knowing there were that many less Nazis on American soil.
Yeah.
My first mission back in a
They'll knock you all the way back down.
Clive was there with me from the beginning. We gathered all the misfit soldiers we could.
Me, I think.
I take it you've made it to the station?
Armed and ready.
But yeah, we are okay. So here is another instance where we're gonna really want to be careful about what we're doing here. So we are gonna save here. We're gonna wait for this guy to turn around. I'm gonna stealth kill him. And here we're gonna be careful about what we're doing. This turn here.
All right.
Okay. Good. Okay. So what happens there is essentially if you fire the gun in the right direction. If you alert any of the commandants there, that door at the end will close. There we go. But if you don't, you can just get through it.
Gun is gone.
It's awesome.
Still nothing.
Yeah, that was definitely something that I was trying to route for a fight, and then I was messing around in NoClip and noticed that the door is open, and it's like, well, they have advertised the game as like, oh yeah, you can choose if you want to go stealth or all out, so it's definitely an intended thing, but when you're kind of speedrunning, you just sort of like, well, if I just run through, it's fast, right?
Right. Here's a train. I'm gonna try not to run into it. That would really suck. Oh. Ouch.
That's interesting.
That's a new one.
Yeah. The train is... Yeah, if you fall down there, it can be kind of easy to get stuck, and then the train hits you.
It will kill you.
Definitely. Yeah, it is a scary piece of... a scary environmental hazard. And here we have the second gun. We're just going to press the button, though. This button doesn't work because turns out Clive is a traitor.
What?
What?
I'll be right there.
I'm a spy, you
I'm a spy.
part of the German Empire.
Yeah, Wilkins is very dense. It's quite nice. It's very funny.
Intermensch's corpse.
Yeah, I meant to mention this earlier. The DLC they have a pretty star-studded cast. If you're wondering why Captain Wilkins sounds really familiar, if you've ever played Overwatch, he has the same voice actor as Soldier 76. Same with Silent Death. If you've ever played like Dragon Age, that is the voice actor for Borg and Claudia Black, which is awesome. I remember playing that for the first time and being like, I had like jaw on the floor.
Yeah. Wait, who? This is them?
This is the right, exactly.
Yeah. This section is, for all intents and purposes, just an auto-scroller. We have to escort this missile down to the end of a corridor here. And then we have to sabotage it.
Yeah, if you didn't think it could get more like Overwatch, we've got an escort.
Yeah, we're on a payload map right now.
Yeah. While we're doing this, I guess.
Luckily, we don't need to be right next to it.
Yeah. And it is going to take its sweet time there.
It really is. It's like there's enemies that spawn. It's not. We really don't need to worry about it. As long as we're at the switch by the time it activates, it's fine. Like even in this next room, like there's a bunch of guys, and it's not gonna matter. We're still waiting.
This is the only one where it actually matters that you kill everyone in the room. In order for the prompt at the end to come up. There's usually guys up here. Ouch.
Wow, that guy was kind of taking his sweet time getting down there.
Sure was.
And like what, halfway there?
Yeah, we're not even not even halfway.
But after this, we'll get into Volume 3 and things get a bit more interesting.
Yeah. Then we'll be almost done. This is a very, very, very fast.
Captain, we need to hurry. Cross is gonna shoot that gun any minute.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, there's another guy. I'm surprised that we interact with it.
I've never had that happen before.
I've never seen that before, ever. Interesting. Usually, the prompt won't come up and you'll stand there looking stupid.
Yeah, I did have in the at the end of Gunslinger Joe in that fight. I did in my PB. I had one guy that was alive, and it gave me the prompt, so I just went. But it is weird looking back that it was like, oh, like not everyone needs to be dead. So I don't know what that means for the prompt or what we can mess around with. But it'd be cool if we could skip those fights.
I'd only been back in America a few days. My best friend was a goddamn Nazi, and I never forgot.
Yeah. So here we get some. This is where the routing
right there. That was almost scary.
This is where the routing for Captain Wilkins and the stilts kind of becomes a lot more interesting. I definitely, when I was going through this, and I didn't do that at first, I had to actually be like, okay, I got to think smarter, not harder. We have a free up ability.
Water out of my ears.
You put them on underwater?
We have free uppies, and we should use them.
We do indeed have free uppies.
On the base. If you keep moving forward, you'll run into the bulk of the enemy forces.
That suits me.
I don't know what head I landed on. That's awesome.
There are maintenance hatches nearby. You can avoid them. Take those.
You do a little bit of Goomba stomping.
You got to go back down.
It was surreal.
Yeah, go back down to the right. And turn around. Oh,
it's everybody right here. Oh my goodness.
You really corralled them all into one spot.
Let's start over. I'm lost.
So it.
let's.
I found some blueprints on the base.
Yeah, it's like you go down and then you take like the far left corridor.
Me just fine. I need to be something.
That's stupid. There are maintenance hatches nearby, and you can avoid them.
Like
Take those.
turn left there. And
There we go,
then, yeah.
That and like entire section, all of like the little hallways look exactly the same.
Yeah, it's
Very easy
like
to
you
do
gotta
also.
practice that, and it's hard.
Like I even practiced that before we started myself. So
From
that
there, you can directly
happens to the best of
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Try not to make too much noise, Captain.
Sure, Jenny.
So also we have the reveal. Oh, Ginny, that's her name. So
yeah.
Ginny, the person that has been kind of guiding us this whole time, is actually Wilkins' daughter.
Oh, what?
And so now this is a quest to save your daughter, and also kind of beat up Clive,
In combat. Maybe that's what I wanted.
because
Suicide by night.
he's a spy.
With Ginny around, though,
Exactly.
maybe there was something to fight for.
There we go.
So we're coming up on the final fight here, and
Was close.
this one is kind of a tough one to route. Essentially, there is a bunch of enemies here. There's a dog that's a little annoying that you want to be sure to get quickly, but after you kill a certain amount of enemies, super soldiers start spawning. There's 3 of them that we need to worry about. But because of the way that this area is designed, there's a lot of little... I don't know how you didn't fall there.
I don't either.
Yeah, there's a lot of areas where guys really like to hide. So really it's just to kill as many Nazis as quickly as possible.
Which is exactly what we want to do.
Yeah.
Ow.
These guys really
Things
hate
happening to me right now.
you. Ooh, you are... You're a bit in danger territory, but I think it's fine. Yeah.
My gun situation is a little bit questionable.
There's still someone.
Someone
oh, wait,
somewhere.
No, the door's open.
Oh, okay, well, whatever. All right, yeah, well, we're gonna be coming up on time soon then, I guess.
Usually there's a voice line, but I did not hear it.
It did not play, I think. Okay, well,
Huh.
sure, whatever, I guess.
All right.
They're so jank. So time is gonna be when we have the final interact here, and time.
You did it.
Yeah. Mission
And that is Wolfenstein 2: The Freedom Chronicles.
Bad yourself.
Very, very quick, very jank, very fun little DLCs. Like I said earlier, I
We
definitely
make a pretty good team.
recommend them, especially if they go on sale pretty frequently. So does the main game. Wolf 2 is a really, really awesome game. I love playing it. I love showing it off. I'm glad to show something new. But before I do my final plugs for Given, do you have any to shout out?
No, I'm just happy I could kind of commentate this run. I stream very rarely twitch.tv/forgiven with 2 underscores. If I'm streaming, it's probably a speed run of some kind. And Wolfenstein is just kind of what I'm working on right now. Well, that's all I got.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much for commentating. I definitely would not have been able to solo com without you, so I really appreciate it.
Of course.
But yeah, I'm Anarchy. You probably see me around. I have a hotfix show. Next episode will be this Tuesday. We're going to be doing Silent Hill episode. But if you enjoyed this run, or you really, really like the Wolfenstein series, you can find me streaming it when I have time. Twitch.tv/AnarchyASF. You can also find me everywhere, Blue Sky, Twitter, what have you, at AnarchyASF. I want to thank Sanjan so much for letting me do this run from her place. I'm currently across the United States on the other side for a different event. So very, very grateful that I could come to Sanjan setup and do this run for you all. I also want to shout out Black in a Flash as well, which is another heritage group I'm really involved with. I want to shout them out as well as all of the people who do the minority and heritage events at GDQ and give a platform for people who might not have as much of an opportunity to show off their speedruns and things that they like to do. But with that, I want to thank you again for having me on, and I hope you stick around for the rest of the weekend. We have a lot of really awesome speedruns that are for the Latin Heritage Weekend. But with that, thank you, and I'll see you all next time.
All right. GG's Anarchy. Thank you so much for the incredible run, and congrats for Given for the amazing commentary. We'll be back soon with the next game. Stay tuned.